Hey guys, it's Jason from IMG Filmworks. Today in this video I want to do a product review, and if you're a subscriber of mine or have looked at some other of my videos, you'll realize I don't do a lot of product reviews, only when something really stands out. And I am absolutely amazed by the product I wanted to show you today, and that product is the Next Level Surface Prep Mitt by Eagle One. What this mitt does is it's a paint prep mitt. It's got a like a rubberized coating on a microfiber towel, and what it does is it removes bonded surface contaminants. So things like industrial fallout, rail dust, sap, those kind of things. The only way you used to could do this was by using traditional clay that you would keep sealed in a plastic jar like this, and there you can see I've got some clay pieces in there. But there's a lot of inherent problems with clay, and the biggest of which is it's just a pain in the ass to use. You have to constantly knead it and fold it in. Your hands get tired when you're doing a big car, even a small car, honestly. And you know, when you're slicking the surface with a detail spray or something and you're using clay, it's very slippery, and if it slips out of your hand and it hits the ground, it's done. You have to throw it away. There's nothing else you can use it for, and this stuff's pretty expensive. With the Surface Prep Mitt, this takes the place of that. It actually makes the claying process as simple as washing your car. It just blew me away. I actually did it to my Porsche Cayenne, which is a medium grade SUV, and it took me about a third as long to surface prep mitt the Porsche as it did to wash it. It was just phenomenally fast, and the results were amazing. It was so rough, the paint surface, and then it just turned slick, as you can believe. It just pulled all that surface contaminant up. And I really didn't think it would do that. I was just super blown away, and that's why I'm doing the product review. The other advantage to this is I'm not seeing any micro marring, where with traditional clay, I always seem to mar no matter how light a pressure I use. We're gonna practice on my wife's car. It's the BMW that you've seen in other videos, and it is absolutely filthy. It's a great time to show you the steps, because you don't want to use this on a filthy car. So I'm going to take you through exactly the way you're supposed to use this and show you the results, and it's just amazing. So let's get the car out and let's go outside, and I'll show you how this surface prep mitt works. Okay guys, so here we are out at the car, and as you can tell, it's absolutely filthy. It's got caked on mud, everything else. You absolutely do not want to use this mitt on any kind of surface that's not prepared like this one. What you want to do is you want to clean the car first. We want to get it nice and squeaky clean, and then I'll show you exactly how to use the mitt. Now, I differ from the directions just a little bit, and I think my method, it saves a little time and it's a little easier. So I'll show you how to do that. But for right now, let's get our 2 buckets out, fill them up with nice soapy water, and let's go ahead and wash this car and get it clean. You want to start by filling up your wash and rinse buckets for a traditional 2-bucket wash. Next, you want to rinse the car down. Try to get as much loose dirt off as you can. Then you want to follow it up by foaming the paint. And while this step is optional, it really helps to reduce any swirls and scratches. Then, using a high-quality wash mitt, you're going to start at the top of the car and work your way down, from the cleanest panel at the top, progressively to the dirtiest panel at the bottom. Be sure to rinse your mitt often between panels. Then give the car a final rinse to wash off any remaining soap or dirt. Okay, now guys, since we've gone ahead and we've washed the car with the traditional 2-bucket method, we've rinsed everything off, and the car is squeaky clean. We'll actually put a baggie on because you can feel a whole lot more of this surface contamination. And this is really rough. I doubt you're going to be able to hear it, but it feels like there's all these little bumps and everything else. And this is where you would use traditional clay. So we've got the car rinsed off. Now, I haven't dried it like they talk about in the instructions. What I do is I just leave it here. You make your check on a dry area, like right here. I can feel that it's really rough. And I've only got the baggie on because I wanted to see if, I think it'll help you guys hear how rough it is. But let me put my mic down there and rub this and see. So I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's really rough. And even when you take the baggie off, which is the way I really do it, if you can't feel it with, if you can only feel these bumps with a baggie, I tend not to worry about it too much. But when I start to feel them with my hand, and this is not bad, but you can feel it. So we're going to go ahead and get that surface mitt, and it's going to take all this off easy as pie. So let's get the surface mitt and I'll show you how to do it. Work in an area of roughly 2 foot by 2 foot. Liberally coat the paint with your detail spray. In this case, I'm using Ultimate Waterless Wash. I also coat the mitt. Then just rub the car gently back and forth like you're washing it. Make sure that you continue to apply the lubricant to keep the surface slick. Then when you finish with the mitt, just go back and rewash the car. Then you want to just give the car a final rinse and dry it like normal. I'm also using the Ultimate Waterless Wash as a drying aid, as you can see here. All right guys, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to use the baggie on just this area that I just dried off. And I want you to see the difference. I feel absolutely nothing. It's smooth as a baby's bottom. And I'm going to get my microphone real close here and rub really hard and see if you can hear the difference. So if you have bonded contaminants on your car and you've been noticing that when you feel your paint it's getting awful rough and you're dreading having to pull out the clay, do what I did and pick yourself up a Surface Prep Mitt by Eagle One. You won't regret it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the button above and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys right back here inside my garage.